Filly, Appaloosa filly. She showed second down at San Antonio recently. She's got a 2.5-month-old scar on this right front cannon bone. We hope to get the epithelial tissue to begin to grow around the edges here. We've debrided this wound somewhat this morning, and this platelet-rich plasma will revitalize this old chronic scar, and we'll be able to get some growth and some circulation. This is a closer view of this wound. It does protrude some, as viewed from the side, probably a ½ inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. It's the 14th day we've been treating this App filly. She's got a cut on the front of her leg, inside of her leg, which is a pretty tough area to work on. This is 2.5 months old. 2 months old, 2.5, Ben.
The wound?
Yeah.
It's more than that. It's about 4.
4 months old. And there is a little bit of a tendon involvement here. Tendon wasn't cut, we don't think, but at the same time there's a soft spot right in the middle of this wound that does show some tissue beneath it moving. This is the 22nd day that we've been treating this Appaloosa filly. This month, this wound is what, 4 months old? Mm-hmm. Roughly? 4 months, Ben?
Yeah, something similar to this.
Close to 4 months old. The reason I'm shooting this particular angle is to show that we do have a fibroma, probably a fibroma development protrusion here due to the length of this wound. 4th day that we've been treating this App filly. This wound had been 4 months old before we started working on it. The owner's been hauling this horse back and forth from the farm. She did get the bandage off a couple of times. After they made their trip to Jackson, Mississippi, and Ben, what results did you get? You said you got 5 national points, I know.
Yeah, we was a small show, but we had a lot of horses in the older group, and the rule says we get 1 more point than the largest mare class there. So we won our class. There was only 2 of us in the class of her age group.
Yeah.
And then we went back for Grand and Reserve, and we won Grand Champion under 2 different judges. We had 2 shows. We pay 2 entry fees, and we get credit for 2 shows.
Right.
And so, as a result of that, we picked up 5 national points on this mare.
And you said
yesterday.
You can get register of merit on 10?
In 10, if you get 10 national points, you get a register of merit.
Well, this wound is looking, just kind of a pinch of what it was when we started. Got a good epithelial base there. His bandage, he took his bandage off to show, but then he put it back on with moisture underneath. And this week you're going to Pine Bluff?
Yes, sir.
Well, we might be down there to see you. That's in our neighborhood. We're going to put this back up in platelet-rich plasma today. The granulation bed's still at skin level. We've got a great epithelial bed around the edge. And I think the hair is going to come right over on the top of this thing. And one day Ben won't have to be worried about this point at all. Just to establish a total impression on the size here, this is 4-6 was the first time we made a template. 426 is the second template inside of that with a little dangling in. And then today is 5.5. And that's the inside.